Hello again, everyone. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a 3D photo scene. At this point, I would recommend putting on some movie glasses and make sure that your red eye of your movie glasses is on the right side of your eyeball and the blue is on the left side. Pop them on and you should be able to see a 3D photo of a boulder in action. So how does this happen? Take the photo glasses off and let's see. So here's the original image. Notice that there is no red and blue channels pulled out on this image. We're going to introduce you to color channels in this tutorial. So over here on this side you see some color channels. We'll talk about those in a little while. Let's go right to the tutorial, and like as a first step, just to add a couple of duplicates of this photo. And we'll do a quick rename. We'll rename this right eye, and this layer we'll name left eye, and this layer we'll name base. Now that we have our layers named, we're going to play with the perspective tool. So come over to our manipulation tools and choose the perspective tool. Go to the right eye view, click and drag up on the right side. Notice you can see some alignment down here, and you want to pull about the same distance on the top as you do the bottom. In true 3D, what we would do is put the camera over our right eye at this point and take a picture of our photograph of our subject, and then we would move the camera to the left eye and take the same picture from the same perspective. But with the transformation perspective tool, we'll fake that. Okay, so now we have the right side of the image pulled up. Now we'll move to the left eye. Turn the right eye off. Choose the perspective tool again and pull up about the same amount on the left eye as we pulled up and down on the right eye. Say transform. Alright, so on the right and on the left. Let's see, we'll turn that off. So there's our left transformation and there's our right transformation. Okay, the next step is to align our focal image. Whatever it is we're going to try to pull out in 3D. So we're going to drop the opacity in this right eye view. So what we're seeing now is the left eye. And we want to move our image such that it is in alignment, or roughly so, with the left eye view. It's not going to be perfect. Notice here on the edges, it's not a perfect alignment. And let's just undo that. Let's make sure that I was on the right eye when I was adjusting. So I want to align the right eye to the left eye. Then I'm going to align the base to the left eye. So let's try that one more time. We're on the right eye view. And I thought I had made a mistake there. I'm glad I caught that. Alright, so he's about in focus. Now we're going to turn that off, and we're going to try to align the base to the left eye. So we're going to take the opacity down on the left eye and then use our move tool and move the base and align the base to the left eye as well. So when we're all done here, we should have base, and I really care most about this center focal point right here. Alright, now I've moved the base, I've aligned it to the left eye. I've moved the right eye view and aligned it to the left eye. Now I want to make sure that I take my opacities back up to 100%. Okay, everything is aligned to the left eye. Now what I want to do is add a mask to the right eye view. So I'm going to go click on the right eye layer, add a layer mask. Okay, and I'm going to split my image pretty much down the middle. Okay, now I have a selection here, and I want to be able to see the right eye view. Let's take this over here. Alright, so anywhere where I apply black to the mask, I will see what's underneath. So if I take this and throw black in on the left side of this mask, where I have the selection active, I'm going to see it. I don't know if you noticed, it popped out. And now I'm seeing what's underneath. I'm seeing the left eye layer right there. And notice there's the little line right here that we'll correct for later. Alright, let's turn the selection off. And we will come back and adjust and try to clean up that line just a little bit. Alright, so now we can go, let's do a little crop. Let's get rid of this excess around the edge. Make sure you're cropping the whole document, not just the current layer. Okay, and you can go on ahead and apply that layer mask. But before we do, just so you can see, with turning the visibility eye off, you can see the right side clearly popping out, and what you're seeing is the white side, the right side of this picture for the right eye, and you're seeing the left eye view because of the layer mask right here. So we're going to go ahead and apply that layer mask. Okay, and don't worry about these little inconsistencies here. We'll clean those up. Now, what we want to do is pull our red channel, depending on the orientation of your glasses. If your red eye is on the left of the glasses, movie glasses, you want to pull red to the left. If it's on the right, you want to pull to the right. So we are going to do a select all, and we are going to do an edit copy. Of course, you could use shortcut commands. And we're going to do an edit paste. And that's going to give you a floating selection. So what I have is a floating selection of this section of that layer. Now I'm going to go, remember I said we were going to talk about channels. Here are our red, green, blue, and alpha channels. We're going to select the red channel, and then we're going to take our move tool, and we are on this floating selection pasted layer. And notice if I pull, I'm pulling and I'm getting red to the left on all of these sections right here. My movie glasses are red on the left and blue on the right, so that's the direction I want to pull. We're going to end up erasing around the bowler anyway, so that really doesn't matter. But we want the red on the left of all these objects and the blue on the right on all these objects. I'm going to go ahead and anchor. And now I'm going to go down to the left eye view, and I'm going to do an edit copy, or do a select all, then an edit copy, and an edit paste. And again, I have a floating selection, and this is a floating selection, a copy paste of this left eye view. Now what I need to do is get my move tool, make sure that the red channel is still selected, and on the floating layer I'm going to pull again, and I want to make sure that the red is on the left side of objects and the blue is on the right side of objects, just like this. Okay, looks great. I'm going to go ahead and anchor that floating selection, Now I'm on the last part of the tutorial, and what we want to do is pull out the bowler dude right here, our focal image. At this point, I recommend putting on movie glasses. You're going to hear a little scratching sound. Sorry about that. And I'm going to add layer masks to the right eye view. So I'm going to say add layer mask. And I'm going to add a layer mask to the left eye view. And you can already start to see a little bit of the 3D effect in the background, but it's going to get even more pronounced when we pull out the bowler. Taking off the movie glasses now. And remember, anywhere where we apply black on the layer mask with the black brush, we are going to be erasing from that current layer what you see here. So on the right eye view, I'm going to take a black brush and I'm going to start erasing around the bowler. So anywhere where there's red, I want that, and this is going to be a little bit dirty. You're going to take more time than what I am giving to this. And notice I have my division line here, so I know that that's all of the bowler on that side. Okay, all the way down. Grab his foot. I want to make sure I get all of the red from my bowler. And I can even come in the middle and clean up in here as well. Alright, now I want to go and work on the left eye view. And same thing, I'm going to take the red out and the blue out from around the bowler. And what I'm trying to achieve is a view of the bowler in the base layer by erasing here. So basically what we're going to end up seeing is the bowler in the base layer. At this point you could take and I'd recommend taking the movie glasses and putting them on and off and just kind of keeping track of your progress. Notice I'm over here, it's painting on that mask on the left eye view. We're almost done. Almost have that bowler fully pulled out in full view. I know this is a little bit of a long tutorial. I attempted a couple times to split this tutorial into two, and it never seems to work out very well. So I'm just hopefully keeping your attention just a little bit. I'm going to switch to white. I went a little bit too far right there. Switch back to black. There we go. Almost done there. Alright, I think I have it. I'm just going to do one final touch around his head. I'm going to try my movie glasses back on, and I have a nice 3D view of my bowler. There are some sections that I'm going to try to, with my movie glasses on, clean up just a little bit. Probably need to swap back and forth up here to my top layer and do some work on some things I've missed. But for the most part, I have a nice, at this point, a nice 3D image, and just to have cleanup work to do. Have fun with this technique. Hope it works well for you. Remember, practice makes perfect. Don't give up. And till next time.